Hi, this is Susan Young, author of 7 Steps to Pursue Your Passion. In this second video in this series, I'm going to go over a case study of a landscape architect I interviewed to write my book. Joy is a landscape architect now, but her journey is very interesting. It took her until her 3rd career to finally figure out what she wanted to do. I'm going to go over her journey so you can learn the clues she had, but didn't have a system to put them together. Joy explained it's a full circle story. As a child, Joy was always outside building gardens, even at the age of 12 years old. But she had it in her mind that she was going to be an engineer. She graduated from high school and went to engineering school. It was a very difficult time for her, she said, primarily because she liked math and science, but there was no creative outlet for her. That is a clue when you look at a profession. What do you need? She needed to find other creative ways to express herself. She would find herself coming home and painting, crafting, gardening, some method to allow that creative energy to flow. Finally, she left engineering school and went into interior design. And it was there that she found her love for design and how to use design to create spaces where people feel comfortable. What she found limiting about the profession was the walls, the ceilings, and the floors. Even though it allowed her to be creative, she really wanted to influence people, neighborhoods, and communities. Interior design was a good experience and taught her design skills, but she knew she wanted to branch out into broader spaces, and landscape architect offered her this opportunity. An interesting thing to learn is that she had taken one course in engineering school that talked about environment and behavior, but they never mentioned landscape architect as a profession. However, it planted the seed that she could influence people and neighborhoods. It wasn't until she finished interior design school that she found her true calling as a landscape architect. When she was finishing up, a friend of hers who knew she was going through career uncertainty introduced her to a landscape architect that they hired at a firm where she was working. After meeting with this person, she knew she found what she was looking for, as it used her technical ability, her love for design, helping people, and put it into one career. When you're choosing a career, there are many elements you need, and it wasn't until Joy went through 3 careers that she actually found she needed a creative outlet, she needed to influence people's behavior, and she wanted to connect her engineering skills and her love for math and science. Choosing a career is about looking at all the different elements that you like and how you want to apply them, and more specifically, what you need. We are going to go deeper looking at the way she expressed landscape architect that made it fulfilling for her. She said when she was working for other people, she found herself designing things like parking lots, and although she was able to do it technically, it wasn't enjoyable for her. After years of working for other people, she finally decided, you know what? Maybe I could do this for myself. She decided to start her own landscape architect firm where she could choose the project she was working on. That is how she found fulfillment in her career. She told me with her outgoing personality, she enjoyed interacting and collaborating with people. She did not find that when she worked for other people, when it was all about worrying about billable hours. When Joy started her firm, she worked on projects that were meaningful to her. She enjoyed working on schools and public parks, where she could influence people being outside in an atmosphere where they got to enjoy their environment. She said, if you have a creative side, a technical side, if you're interested in the outdoor environment, it's a career that can be molded to whatever you need. She said, it's a fabulous career and allows people to individually express themselves. If you like science, math, art, and the outdoors, it's worth looking into as a career option. Her passion is the environment, where she's influencing human well-being and the quality of life for people. Having an impact on people's daily lives and looking at things like are people getting out, enjoying themselves, going for a walk, and enjoying their neighborhood's parks and their community spaces is important to her. That is why her career is rewarding. She has an influence on how people interact in the world. It is important for you to think about how your career makes you feel. What makes it feel satisfying? These are the elements you need to put together when choosing a career.